How's it going, guys? Figured I'd make a quick tool video showing some screwdrivers and why. Sure, you can see the brand name. What's left of reading the handles. There you go, this one's a little cleaner. 3 screwdrivers here, part of a set. Nice set with the cushion grips. Okay, the blades over the years have snapped. So I decided I'd bring them back to the Snap-on Man. Now this is my screwdriver set for home in the garage. Okay, like I said, it's part of a bigger set. Not that cheap either. Back in the day when I bought it, I think the set's 12 years old. And over the years, these 3 tips have snapped off. So I gave it to the guy. I said, what are you going to do, put new blades in there? And he said, yes. I'm like, oh, okay, I've dealt with that in the past. Okay. This is what was left on my toolbox. Is it focusing in on it? Now you say by looking at this, oh, okay, you used it a lot, there's the dirt and it's all chewed up. No. That's not what I handed him. See the dirt in it and the chewed upness? That's from him beating the handle off. So whatever he started beating it with had dirt in it. Plus it's waffled. He used something with a waffle. Okay. See where he gripped it with something right here. And then you could see where he beat them back on. So if you look at the screwdriver, you say to yourself, wow, the screwdriver's had a rough life. No. This screwdriver looked more like this screwdriver when he got it. Okay, I'm not going to say it wasn't dirty, but it wasn't that. It wasn't mutilated. I mean, look at the ends of this thing. Look at this. You can see how chewed up it is. Say what you want. I know what I handled. This one right here looked like he had an easier time. He only took one chunk out of it right there. You can see something there. Wailed it a bunch of times to get this poor little blade back in. Look at it. There's even plastic hanging off it. This one here, we took a total chunk off it. Okay, hit it with something there. And here you go. You can see the waffle marks. Now, if I use these screwdrivers as chisels, which I don't, I would say, oh, okay. If I handed them screwdrivers that were beat on the ends and beat on this end, I would discount it and say, oh, okay, you know, I handed them crap, you know, it's my fault. But I handed them screwdrivers that just had broken blades. I figure I'll give you another example. What do you think of this handle? Nothing wrong with this handle? Okay, there's nothing wrong with this handle because I've never had them change the blade. These screwdrivers are probably 10 years older than those screwdrivers. Out of the same toolbox. So, if this is the way I take care of my tools, okay, then why don't I take care of this one the same way? You know, and this is the part that annoys the crap out of me or anybody else. Listen, when you buy something from Snap-on, you expect some quality. Okay? You pay 3 to 4 times more than if you buy it a cheaper brand. Okay? They're supposed to be warranted for life. Okay? But to me, warranting it for life by destroying it and handing this back, and I'm using this tool and I'm supposed to have pride because I bought this tool. It's almost like driving a Cadillac in the olden days. You took pride because you had it. Now this is what you hand me back. Now he should have just hit me in the head with the hammer. Now will I contact them in Kenosha? Of course I will. Are they going to do anything about it? I can't answer that until I deal with them. Now I've dealt with them once before a long time ago. And I will admit it was like pulling teeth. It's very hard to find the phone number, but I have it. And my Snap-on Man, like most Snap-on men, I've been in the field 30 years, my Snap-on Man is very spotty. So he might come a week, 2 weeks, then you don't see him for a month. So something that happened today, I might not be able to resolve this for another month and a half. Okay, that's just the way it is. And am I going to catch slack from him? I have no idea. Will I take the slack from him? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do I buy many things from him at this point in my career? No. Do we have people in the shop that spend ridiculous amounts of money with them? Yes. Including my shop. every cart and everything that we buy for the shop says Snap-on on it. So we can go a cheaper route without a doubt. I mean, a tool cart through Snap-on, some of them are over $1,000. You can get one for $150 at Harbor Freight. We could do it. Customer don't know the difference when they see it because these carts don't move. Okay? But we spend the money. So they do get the money, and this particular guy gets the money. Okay? They make the nice profit on it. So, I guess the point behind it is do you accept something like this? I say absolutely not. Should Snap-on be ashamed of themselves? Yes. And wonder why they should be ashamed of themselves? And I hope they do see the video. I personally don't think they would care, you know, with the one little voice. Me personally, when the screwdriver breaks, I'm going to get an argument from all the Snap-on lovers with their nose up their asses. I don't really care about that. When the screwdriver breaks, you should just hand me a new screwdriver. You shouldn't play this game and hand this back to me. Come on, this is ridiculous. The screwdriver looks like it was used by a cesspool worker. So, for what you're paying for this, I mean, the average guy watching a video that doesn't deal with Snap-on doesn't realize that the cost of what you're holding in your hand when you have a Snap-on tool in your hand. And the same goes for Mac and Matco. Neither one of the three are really cheap. I've dealt with, and even Cornwell, and Cornwell's not too many of them around anymore. I've dealt with all of them in the past 30 years. And it's just like anything else. When it comes to wrenches, I like one particular brand. When it comes to screwdrivers, I like another brand. When it comes to hammers, I like another brand. I'm not brand loyal where everything in my box is going to say Snap-on. Even though my toolbox is a Snap-on. That's just the way I am. I buy a tool that's easier for the job. And whatever. But yeah, I think for the amount of money they make, for the profit they make, for the standards they try and uphold and put down your throat, to hand this back is a disgrace for Snap-on themselves, for the driver and for the corporation. And that's just my feeling on it. And I didn't show anybody this stuff at work, but I'm sure if they saw it, they would have been horrified, because this happened at the end of the day and I wasn't even standing there. So this got slipped onto my toolbox. So with that said, guys, I'll keep you guys up to date on what happens when I contact Snap-on about it, and possibly the driver when he comes back, possibly next week. So okay guys, I'm out of here.